incredibly beautiful and innovative. It takes 3 performers to operate Joey. We have what we call the head puppeteer, the heart puppeteer in the middle there, and the hind puppeteer in the back. Now, the puppeteers are each given technical or physical tasks, and then what we call an emotional indicator. So for the head puppeteer, as you see, their physical or technical task is all about where Joey is looking, or his sight line or eye line. By manipulating the position of the head puppeteer gives us an idea of what Joey is looking at, and by extension, what Joey may be thinking. The emotion indicator for the head puppeteer is all about the ears. The ears of Joey rotate about 108 degrees, either together or separately, just like a real horse. And their positioning can indicate certain emotional state that Joey may be in. So let's say that the ears of Joey are forward. We get an idea of curiosity and interest. There's something in front of him that makes you think more sugar over there. Now let's say that the ear position is back. There's a sense of aggression to this position, a sense of maybe being threatened. So let's calm down and get the ears in a nice and neutral position. I don't have any more sugar. Later. A whole bunch of chocolate. So moving on to the heart puppeteer. Now, the heart puppeteer, technical or physical task, is all about weight. Now, if you look at Joey, it looks like the weight of the horse is being supported by the puppet, when in actuality, the weight of Joey is being supported all by the puppeteer's head. So it's the responsibility of the heart puppeteer that every step, every jump, every stop, the heart puppeteer has to do weight, push, and pressure, so we can read that from the eye. Now, the emotional indicator of the heart puppeteer is operated by one of the smallest mechanisms of the horse, the one of the most important, and that's breath. By changing the position of his body and by slight bends or plies in the legs, the heart puppeteer gives us a sense of breath, and then that gives us a sense that Joey is alive. Now, the quality of the breath can also indicate different emotional states that Joey is in. So let's say that the breaths are short, shallow. Again, there's a sense of alertness, or maybe an agitation. Now, if the breaths are low, slow, and raggedy, it gives us the idea that Joey might be exhausted, maybe after a long day of work. And if the breaths are maybe percussive, quick. Again, there's a sense of agitation or noise. Maybe there's some bees or flies floating around the head there. Let's calm down again. And moving on, that's nothing. We have the hind puppeteer. I can stand back here and pose you with the horse, but we have a very close relationship. So we shot the shot, right, Joe? Alright. Now, the hind puppeteer is in charge of the back leg and the tail of Joey. Now, the mane and the tail is incredible material called Tyvek, which they use in construction. And we looked for the perfect material for the hair of the horse. We did find it was kind of a fine foam substance, but it turned out to be highly flammable, so we obviously couldn't use that. But we have at the top this incredible material called Tyvek. It has a great sound quality, great weight, and great look to it. Now, the tail is actually the emotional indicator of the hind puppeteer. So the positioning of the tail can indicate different levels of tension in Joey. So if the tail is high or raised, that can mean a couple things. But it can also mean that Joey may be at a higher level of tension. There's something that alerts him to see that attention. Now, if the tail is casually just lazing, slowly, just casually swinging from side to side, we get a sense of Joey being more relaxed. The tension level is lower on Joey. Maybe he's just embracing the feel of another day. Now, the technical or physical task of the hind puppeteer is partially related to the heart puppeteer, in the sense that the hind puppeteer, because they're also taking the weight of the horse, has to make sure that every step has push and thrust and weight in the back of those legs. But also, the hind puppeteer is in charge of the weight or football of the horse. As you can see, the heart and the hind puppeteer are strapped inside the horse. So the heart puppeteer can't necessarily see behind him the place that he's properly for the proper walk pattern. But the hind puppeteer can see in front of him to be able to make sure that the footballs are correct. So we learn the footballs and the gait in the count system. So if we put Joey on the treadmill right now, and we see a 4-count walk, or a 2-count trot, to the more complicated 6-count gallop. There he goes. Okay, good. All right. A little riled up again. I think he's hyped up on sugar. So we're going to get him back to the table first. But before you go, let's give him a way up. Here we go. Way up, way up.